Welcome to Castles to Cauldrons, where every journey starts with a little bit of magic.
Welcome to episode 48 of Castles to Cauldrons. I'm your host, Jason Davis. Welcome to 2026. That was
Happy New Year.
But we can't say Happy New Year anymore. It's,
It's the 8th.
yeah, it's the 8th.
The first episode we've had.
Yeah.
I know,
so
but you
Happy
can't
New
say
Year.
Happy New Year after the 3rd, though. That's the rule.
Happy
rule?
2026?
There you go.
Like,
I don't care.
okay.
Who made that rule? Who made
I
that
heard,
rule?
I heard it on a podcast today.
Is this like,
Everything you hear in podcasts are true?
Yes.
is that why like you don't wear white after Labor Day?
I don't wear
Is it like
white
one of
much
those
anyway.
rules?
I think so.
Don't make
We have everybody here. Last year, we ended with like at least one of us missing throughout the last few episodes between sickness and,
Work
Rachel
running
going out
over
and
really
seeing
late.
John Stamos. So I'm glad that we're all back to start the new year. So we get Terry, Micah, and Rachel, naturally. Did y'all all have a good Christmas holiday?
Yes. I
It was
kind of
great.
was just lazy over Christmas, and the New Year's we went and seen my family up in the mountains. But besides that, it was peaceful and easy and not eventful.
Those are
It's
the
always
best.
nice.
Yeah. Uneventful is nice when you
Mhm.
get older.
We sat in Oxford, North Carolina with no cell service, and it was great because we were in the middle of nowhere. And then we went to Miller's Creek and we're in the middle of nowhere. So we had no cell service then too. And it was just perfect, just being able to sit
Jason
around
was
and not do
20
nothing.
minutes from my mom's house in Miller's Creek.
Yeah, so Micah posted something the other day on Facebook that said where she was, and I can't remember where. And I looked it up, and we're like, it looked like 5 miles the way the crow flies
Right.
from where they were. And I was like, oh, hey, we were just over there. We should have stayed a couple more days, and we could have had lunch.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. You were so close to me, and then you were so close to Micah.
I know, like
Well-
when I posted it, and he
Still-
was like, I should have stayed a couple extra days. He was like, we were in Miller's Creek, and I was like, that's crazy that it's like that close to like where it was. And I was like, yeah, because I was in Roan River in Wilkes County, and he was in Miller's Creek.
And then we went through
And
Roxborough, where Terry's at, and Terry got sick, so we couldn't go and see her.
Yeah.
and no one comes up to Philly to
No
no
see
one
me.
ever goes up to
so-
Pennsylvania.
Y'all had snow.
I don't blame you. We did. It's been freezing up here.
It was cold when we were up in Miller's Creek. I will say that it was absolutely cold. I
What's
do want to.
cold for you?
I mean, it was like in the low 20s in the morning.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but that's cool. We had a 65-degree Christmas though here.
yeah, it was.
We
it
were,
like
I was
70,
literally
80 here.
outside in exercise clothes, like literally like a sports bra and workout pants and throwing the ball with my dog on Christmas Day. And I was like, I shouldn't be out here like this right now. It's Christmas.
No, I want a cold Christmas, but I do like them when they're warm because the kids will go outside and play with their toys, so they're
Yeah.
not like just all the energy in the house all day. It's so nice that they can go
Mhm.
outside and run and they can play and not freeze. So it's
Well,
okay, I guess.
I do want to start the new year off with a trivia question that I've learned while we were on break, and it's Disney related.
Okay.
Maybe I should wait.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Sure,
It's
not-
nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I don't know what questions you're going to ask.
It's just one. It could be anything, yes. But this one's a good one to know just for general consumption for our clients and other travel agents, because you could be like, "Hi, I know this." So all cast members at Walt Disney World wear their name tags on the left-hand side of their uniform, besides 3 positions. What positions are those?
I have no idea.
Wait, are they like common? Like, is it something we
They
would
are.
know?
They are front-facing. You
Like they've
interact
seen
with.
them a million times, we've just
Yes.
never noticed kind of positions.
Yes.
VIP tour
No.
guide? I don't think so.
Security out
Yes.
front that checks your bag.
Security.
Ah.
Okay.
Security has it on the right-hand side because their badge is on the left hand.
Okay.
Uh,
What about a nurse? Like the
No.
nurses? No.
They're not
Okay.
front-facing.
I mean,
so
if you
much.
go to the
Guest
first aid
services?
place- So we have to think along the lines of
Third party that might work with Disney, like
They
security or
they are all Disney employees.
so
not the
bus
photographers.
drivers.
Yes,
What
bus
the-
drivers.
Terry's on a roll.
security guards,
Why for bus stop
drivers.
drivers?
Because that's the side you see when they turn
Yes.
open the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So the third one. This one
I
might
gotta
be a
give
little
it-
bit harder.
Monorail?
No,
Mini car drivers. What do they call
It
them?
is-
Minivan.
Minivan drivers.
no. It is an attraction.
What attraction is only on your right? Like, I'm thinking like right-sided things.
I'm like people mover, but that's like left would be.
I just literally
I
don't
can't think
know.
of
It's
a
an
specific enough
attraction?
attraction that it would.
There's a little of a discrepancy because there is a secondary uniform for them when it's cold. They put a jacket on and their name tag is on the
Oh,
left.
Tomorrowland Speedway?
No. It's in Hollywood Studios.
Is it something in like Star Wars land?
No.
Hollywood Studios when it's called Tower of Terror
Yes.
because they're like the
The tower.
movie people. Yeah.
So the logo for the Tower of Terror on their usual uniform is on the left. So they wear their pins on the right, their name tags on the right. But if they're wearing their jackets, they wear it on their left still.
Who would have known?
Terry got all three of them right.
3 for 3.
Did you-
3 for 3.
Did you Google? Did you
I did
Google?
not.
Be like Siobhan that one time when I was asking how much would you pay for a Santa picture, and she's like, I wouldn't pay this much because that's what Cake Pick does.
Yeah.
I was like, well, take the fun out of it, Siobhan.
A Disney trivia question too that always sticks in my brain.
Nope, we're done with trivia.
What is it, Micah?
Yeah.
I'd love to know.
What is Donald Duck's middle name?
It begins with an
Whackers.
F. I kn-
And it starts with an F, you say?
yeah.
Ferdinand.
No, it's something weird.
Oh, Ferdinand's kind of weird.
No, it's like stupid weird.
It is Fauntleroy.
Yeah.
Fauntleroy.
Donald Fauntleroy Duck. He's also the only
Military
Disney character
servant.
that's been in the military.
And he
See,
was,
this is why we need to bring our trivia episode.
We do. We were at Disney Trivia one time and they said Donald Duck's middle name, and I've never forgotten his middle name because I literally was like, he has a middle name?
Can you forget that? You could have given me a million years and I never would have come up with Fauntleroy.
I know. I was like, I've never even heard
That's
of
not
that
even a
name
name.
before.
well, it is. It's Donald's middle name.
It is.
Yeah, it's not a common name. It's like Micah. I never heard of a Micah before Micah joined.
Really? I met
Swear.
someone with my exact same spelling and everything.
I've never
No.
had a girl Micah, but I've known boy Micahs.
Did I tell you it was a grocery store like a month ago and there was a guy and they said, oh, Micah's here. And I'm like, that's the second time I've heard the name Micah.
No, they're going to be everywhere. You're going to notice them everywhere you go.
Yeah.
The day we're recording this is the start of marathon weekend. So we want to go ahead and say congratulations to everybody that ran 5K, 10K, half marathon. Like that's a huge accomplishment. I
Huge.
always wanted to do marathon weekend. We used to go all the time just to cheer and have fun with everybody, but never got to run the races for that weekend. But looks like y'all are supposed to have some good weather this weekend, and just know that we're super proud. And this fat guy wishes he could have not been so fat and ran a race.
The 5K
I
and
don't run,
10K
but
would
I
be
also, I have no interest in that. I don't want to get up early. I don't want to be in the crowd. I don't want to, I don't want to be there.
I get up early enough. So, I mean, it's
kinda
just-
signed
Yeah,
up.
I don't. Not me.
I do
At
it.
least one race. Let's do a 5K. Let's do one 5K. The Castle of Goldrins runs 5K.
This is what you'll see as I'm running. I'll be like,
Well, the 5K doesn't have like a strict time limit. Like you have to be done by a certain time, but it's 3 miles. We can all walk, and then there's a beer place in Germany. We can grab a beer and cross the finish line with a beer.
the beaver
Yeah.
team.
Rachel and I can't wait for you guys at the
Thank
finish
you.
line.
No, that's no fun.
With like
Thank you, Sarah.
balloons
With our
and
beers.
banners and beer.
No, that's not fun.
Congratulate you on your job well
Yeah.
done.
That's
That's not
Micah
fun.
and Jason can
I
do
can
that.
run it, and then you guys can just be our cheerleaders.
Done. I'll bring pom poms and everything.
Yeah. We'll dress up like we ran it.
Yeah. This is our costume. You have to hand us the water as we're running by. Like put your hand out with the water cup, and then we just splash on our
catch it as you
face.
throw it.
Yeah, be great. We got some news that Disney and Universal have both released in the last few weeks that we're just going to kind of talk about and shoot the breeze for this episode. No real big agenda for us when it comes to talking. A lot of like just, hey, it's the new year. Let's get together and talk. So first thing first.
First thing first, I'm the realist. Sorry.
What? That's white.
Is it Iggy?
All right. Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't go on. We had to pay rights for that one.
Yeah.
We didn't get 5 seconds of a song before you had to pay rights.
So we're going to start with just the water parks because that makes sense to talk about water parks in the winter.
The what parks?
The water parks.
Water?
Not the water parks.
What?
The water parks.
Blizzard Beach will be closing on Valentine's Day. So February 14th will be the last day of operations for Blizzard Beach. And Typhoon Lagoon will be opening up on February 15th. This coincides with some other news that we got just last
Cool
week.
Kid Summer.
Rachel's in a singing mood
I wonder why.
because you're hyped about running a 5K with us this year.
She's hyped
Nope.
about not running
Cheerleading.
5K. That's why she's in a good mood. She
I'm
doesn't have
practicing to be
run.
the cheerleader.
So the water parks and free day for your check-in starts on May 26th and ends through September 8th with the Cool Kids Summer promotion they have this year.
Again.
Oh, yeah, last year it was really successful,
Mhm.
so that they said, "Hey, we're going to do all summer." It is good to note though that by May 26th, both the water parks will be reopened. It's that you'll have your opportunity to choose between which one you want to go to, which is great because I always harp about they have 2 water parks. They should keep both of them open.
Yeah.
The other big thing for this was the free dining plan all this year for the kids. So no matter what discount we can get you as travel agents, your kid will also be able to eat free as long as the adults get the dining package.
And that's awesome because kids don't eat a lot, but they do, but you'll pay for a whole meal for them and then they won't eat it. And then you're, especially somewhere at Disney where food's not cheap. And you're like,
What do you
"Well, I don't
mean?
wanna-"
Disney has the cheapest food available.
You know, so it's always nice, like, oh, you don't want to eat that? That's fine. It's okay. We technically didn't pay for it. We paid for it 10 times over, but we didn't. So, and for mom and dad, you can not worry about what you order on the menu because it's already covered. So go in and get what you want to eat.
Yeah, get what you want to eat with your choice, and then what you want to eat with the kids' choice.
Yeah.
Rachel, what else was in this cool kids summer thing?
Cool Kids Summer Campaign. I love it. So the biggest news is that everyone's talking about is you get 2 free nights and 2 free theme park tickets when you purchase 6 days or more. So it's kind of like buy 4 and you get 6. So technically it's, buy 4, get 2 free. But those travel dates are May 26th to September 15th, but you have to book by February 15th.
Are
So
there
it's
any
a smaller window.
Are there any blackout dates on those? Like 4th of July week?
I haven't seen any.
I didn't see
I
any
haven't, I
either.
haven't looked, but
No. It
Just the book buy date is the only
No,
thing
yeah,
that I
get
saw.
2 free nights and theme parks when you purchase a minimum of a 4-night, 4-day Walt Disney World package with tickets. So no, there's no blackout dates. It's just there's certain resorts and room categories that are blacked out like normal.
that's really good though. I mean, when you think about it, because like I said, 4th of July is a busy week. It's like the 3rd or 4th busiest week for Walt Disney World, and they didn't black
And
out.
they're doing
this.
something really big this year for the 250th.
Yeah, fireworks and
Yeah, they're
Soaring
a really huge celebration.
we'll be there.
Yeah,
I'll
so
be there.
I actually just booked a very good client of mine. I booked her at the Riviera in a 2-bedroom villa, and we did the 6 nights and we did the 6-day of tickets. She's saving an awesome amount of money, and she's actually never had that many park days to go with her trip. So
Yeah.
it's really nice to be able for her to have that option of going on her travel days. So I think that is a huge offer that I've never seen Disney do.
Yeah,
No.
And then
that's
to add the dining on top of it, like that's even better.
They're taking
Like
off a
it's
third of the
double.
price. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, that's very rarely do you get 33% off of anything. And like you said, an extended park trip like that is like, oh, you didn't get everything you wanted to ride in Hollywood Studios that day. Well, you don't have to like scramble from rope drop to close, knowing you have a second day that you can come back and
Right.
you don't have to pound the pavement and get 27,000 steps in because it's the only day you have there and freak out if you don't get your lightning lanes and everything. You're like, oh, well, we can take it easy. We can go get a nap in the middle of the day and whatever because we have an extra 2 days to spend in whatever parks we want, and do things that you might not normally do or things you didn't get a chance to. And that adds another level of relaxation
Yeah.
to a vacation.
Right.
Disney's not really a vacation. It's an adventure,
Yeah.
as we
My-
all know. So if you can get any downtime or any less stress in that, I mean, that's a big, huge bonus.
Yeah.
Mike also mentioned before we started recording, this is like Universal level discounts. Universal has been notorious for offering free park tickets the past few years. Buy 3, get 2 free, buy 2, get 3 free, stuff like that. With annual passes, buy the annual pass, you get 3 months free.
Yeah.
So seeing Disney take that off the block and saying, hey, we're going to use that too, that shows either that Disney's desperate to try to get people back over to the parks or just that, they want to, they know they're competing with Universal.
They want longer lengths of stays.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
I mean, that's what
yeah.
it is.
That's
But
the
They're
You buy
driving
more
force
food, you buy
behind
more
that one.
merch, you buy more. The longer you're there, the more you spend.
Well, and they
Yeah,
also are
it's-
like, guess what? If they're staying for that full week, then they're not going to take that extra day and go to Universal. They're going to stay here the whole time. Like they're not going to
awesome.
they're not going to hop over there for the one day to do the 2 original parks. They're like, oh, they
Right.
have 6 days to stay here, but technically the Saturday to Saturday, that's like almost every day you're going to be in those parks. You don't give yourself time to hop over to Universal because now you have all your Disney tickets. So they're being smart about it. Like they're like, oh, hey, we can play this fun game too and keep everybody
It
at
can
Disney World.
entice you
yeah,
to stay
I
on
don't,
our side of the field.
I still don't think that Epic has moved the needle so much in Universal's direction that people are still planning strictly Universal trips.
Mhm.
but I do think that it is a threat that Disney sees of, hey, there are 2 days that they're taking away from
Yeah.
being at our park.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to do this.
That's what I was going to say, because like Michael was just saying, to do the 2 parks previously with Universal, you're like, oh, I'm staying at Disney for 6 days. On our day off, we'll go to Universal and hit the 2 parks, blah, blah. But now they have Epic. You can't hit all 3 in
Right.
one day. So now Universal turns into a 2-day park. And that means you got to take 1 away from Disney if you only have so many days off or whatever. So they're losing that. So this is a way to pull them back in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so if you don't want to stay all 6 days, they also have like a broad room offer, which is great. So it's up to 30%, depending on what hotel you're at, what dates you have. Also, club level, they're offering 15% off of, which I think is great because it's very hard to
Yeah.
find a discount at club level. So I have to say that if you don't want to stay all 6 nights, they have a room offer, which is great. You don't need to, stay that long. Florida residents up to 35%, which I think is great. And then 20% off of club level. So do a little staycation at a resort and use the amenities. I think that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then pass holders are actually up to 40% off,
Oh, wow.
with up to 25 on club level. So for those deluxe villas and the deluxe resorts, you can get 40% off if you're a annual pass holder, which is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
On top of getting perks in the park, like discounts on food, discounts on merch,
Free parking
I just think
already.
free-
Like they get it. Don't they
you
get
get free parking you get
Well,
free
I
parking
mean,
if
you
to
stay
have
at a
a
resort,
For
package.
annual
yeah.
pass.
Oh, like if you don't have a hotel stay, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But also something that they didn't really announce or really promote is that promotion with the 2 days of free tickets with the room for 2 nights free. If you don't want to stay that long, you can just do the 2 free days of tickets with the 4-day purchase of tickets. So
Okay.
you do like the 2 days or the how do you want to say it? 2 days free for the room and 2 days free for the ticket, or you can
Mhm.
just do 2 days free for the ticket with with the 6th day.
Okay.
So you don't have to stay. You can
On
just get
property.
you can just get the tickets separately, which I would always say on property,
yeah.
being outside the Disney bubble.
But the hotel discount's also a good way to, like, if you had a budget already made, so instead of saving money, maybe you could like upgrade to a hotel that you've like always wanted to stay at, but it's
Mhm.
never
Right.
been within reach. That's a
Right.
good way to explore
Or
different
another
places
room category.
yeah, that you've never, you've always been like, maybe one day we'll stay there. Well, now if you're getting 15 to 40% off, that's a good chance to move around. And because I'm not one, I haven't stayed, I'm kind of a creature of habits. So we're kind of, every time we go, we've kind of stayed at the same places. But you guys have made me want to start resort hopping,
Well,
not during trips. I think resort hopping during trips, nothing would stress me out more. But every time I go now, I want to stay somewhere different, so I can experience every hotel at least once or resort to know which ones you like, which ones you don't like, what's the best, being at this location versus that location, and I think with all these heavy discounts, that's a great time to jump on that.
Mm-hmm.
Have not been this busy in a very long time. So these offers are going to go quickly. If so, time is of the essence because people are booking. Because,
Yeah.
like we said, Disney has never had an offer this good. Like free dining, cool, but you got that with the kids now for
Yeah.
2026. So that's a staple. That's not going away for this year. But these offers are fantastic.
Yeah.
And these, like, I would compare this to the free dining times because when free dining used to hit, we saw that stuff. Like, if you wanted to stay at one of those resorts, you wanted to be on it day one.
You had to call
Make sure you get
in.
it. Yeah. These are going to be the same way as people start booking them and you just say, oh, we're going to go 4th of July and it's June 13th. You might not be able to get the room you want because you're so close. You're within that 30 days. They might be booked out. So go ahead and jump on this stuff. This is a good idea to go ahead and book something. It's only $200 deposit for any of these packages and say, and if you cancel it, you cancel it. It's a refundable $200, but there you go. Get
Up
it.
to
Make
30
sure you have
days.
it. Yeah. Up to 30 days, but it's there. Like,
Mhm.
go ahead and spend the $200 and
Hear it.
make
Yeah.
the decision later that you don't want to go. But
Yeah.
And the nice thing that I think people don't realize is that once you have that package deposited, we can modify it. We can
Right.
change
Yeah.
your stay.
You're
Like
not
we can
locked
push
in.
out days. You're not
Mhm.
locked in. The money stays with the reservation. So it's a very easy process to modify a current reservation.
yeah, and that's not just the $200 deposit. That's any money that you've put toward that reservation moves with the reservation.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think it's great. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people are going to enjoy it. I think we're going to hear more from that as the year goes on and how people, and like with the cool kids summer stuff, I think they actually did a lot to increase what this is than what it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, they were surprised at how well it did last year.
Yeah.
And I think they just kind of want to go with the momentum. And I think it's smart. I do. I'm excited for the first time in a while, I have to say.
I'm excited to go and see what it's like now. Like that 4th of July trip that we have planned, I'm ready to see what Disney's going to be doing.
We're going to have new Soarin'.
I know
I'll
that.
be
I
there
mean-
for New Soarin' because it opens Memorial Day weekend,
It does.
It does.
and I'll be
Yeah.
there like the last Saturday of May. So I'm gonna try and get on.
You know what
New
else will be
Soarin'.
there to see?
What?
The castle painted in the original colors.
Will it be done?
I don't know. I don't
It should be.
know.
What? You don't know how you feel.
I'm gonna stick to my
Yeah.
guns on this one. I'm not gonna. I'm usually easily persuaded, but I just love is it a rose gold? I mean, is that what you would call
Mhm.
That's what it was,
is
yeah.
Now, yeah. It's so shimmery and just elegant. I feel. I
But
don't know.
it's
It
not
feels special.
Cinderella.
I just don't want it to look muted.
I don't think it's
exact-
gonna be
look
muted.
dull after it's been so
Yeah.
shiny. I think it's gonna look dull. Like if they'll put some shimmer in the blue or something, I think, or maybe like outline some gold some places. But I don't want it to like downgrade it to look
Yeah.
like.
I just,
No offense
I
to
just don't want-
Disneyland Castle.
So just
Yeah.
like they're going to start the painting this month. They're going to drain the moat here soon. I would suspect that as soon as the Christmas lights and all the hot Christmas decorations start coming down, they're going to start draining the moat. When that's done, the cranes will be coming in to start the repaint. Those cranes will come down by noon each day, so you can get your picture in front of the castle with no cranes. I think that this comes down to the sun damage of the rose gold, is that they like the colors enough. And if you go look at Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland, it's still that pink and blue, but they don't have the harshness sun that Florida has.
it's all the smog and
Yeah.
I was gonna say have a nice layer
So-
of smog to protect it.
But you come to Florida and
Wildfires.
you look at the castle right now and it doesn't look as rose gold as it did for the
I think
50th
it's
year.
due for a repaint because it's been
Yeah.
5 years. So
But
I
I-
think they're capturing the original. That was for the 50th. Now they got to repaint it anyway. So it's a good.
I think
you
it's
know,
repaint. I think it's repainted to the grays because the grays don't
Fade.
dole out as bad as the
Mhm.
rose gold does.
I just hope they're not, like she said, I hope they're not flat muted colors. I hope they're brilliant kind of blues
Like-
and grays.
like
that pop.
Micah's background.
This
yes.
is yeah. This is the nerdy part of me, right? So with projection mapping, you've got to make sure the colors, like I want to know what they're doing behind the scenes to make sure those colors show up right on the castle for the shows.
I didn't even think about that.
No.
Look at you. Yeah.
You got to like.
Mr. IT dude.
Question.
Now it's probably bright enough where it doesn't really matter too much, but it will matter some. What's your question?
This is kind of off topic, but with the I can't think. I'm so sicking on medicine. I'm sorry. What do you call them? The people that take cameras, the cast members that take
Photographers?
pictures.
Photographers?
Photographers. Will they, now that we're in like 2026, if they do take a picture in front of the castle, will they AI out cranes and things like that in that before it drops
don't-
into your memory maker? Because I feel like that would be a good, hey, you want to buy the memory maker because you're going to take it on your iPhone. It's going to have this crap in it. But
So-
if you get the memory maker with our photographers, we cut out all the junk by the time it reaches your memory maker on your phone.
So that brings up a good point because Disney, before we took our break, did sign a contract with ChatGPT to have integrated their characters into Sora. And it was like a $2 billion deal, $1 billion deal, something like
Mhm.
that. It was a lot of money.
A lot.
And that was one of the theories I heard floated was, can Disney turn around and use ChatGPT in their app to get rid of stuff? Like if you like, so you can get rid of the people, yes. But on top of it, do you say, well, if you want a picture with Mickey Mouse, we can put Mickey Mouse here on Main Street with you. If you want a video of your family walking down Main Street with Mickey Mouse and the Fab Five, we can do that with AI now. So you can have all that stuff. You add by Memory Maker, but then you add the AI package on top of it so Disney can make more money off of it and you get cooler videos that everybody else would want to
I
have.
think that would be a very enticing thing for people to do. Is like, look, you get all these cool videos along with like things you can't. I might be able to take a picture of my family in front of the castle, so I don't need to buy Memory Maker. But I can't take a picture with my family in front of the castle and remove everybody else and the cranes and put, like you said, other characters in it, or like make the sunset perfect in lighting. So I would definitely buy that, and then not spend my time on my phone taking pictures of everything.
But you can do that on your phone. I mean, the iPhone has the cleanup feature,
but
but it's not pretty.
Look, we all know when you're at Disney World, you're already on your phone
Right.
all the time. So if you can give me one less thing that I have to do on my phone, I'm willing to pay for that.
Oh, I agree. But
If I can just download it.
I don't think right now the photographers will be on Main Street and to take your picture toward the castle before noon. I think because
I gotcha.
You know, when the Sleeping Beauty Castle was going through some rehab, they wouldn't take your picture in front of the castle. Or there was also something else for Disney World. Oh, it was we were there for the filming of the Christmas parade. They wouldn't take your picture in front of the castle because of the cranes they had and the scissor lifts and everything. So that you took a picture at the train, like toward the train station. So maybe that's what you get.
Maybe one day, Terry.
I think that's something they should explore.
I think it's coming.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You don't invest that much money into AI and not say, hey, we want to integrate it into our app to make it better. So yeah, that's going to be the big kicker for the next few months. Once that starts happening, is seeing those cranes back. They shouldn't be there too long. Last time they repainted for the 50th, it was COVID, so they were able to get up there and paint and have it done in 2 weeks because there's no one in the park. But now they've got to kind of circumvent this. Let's talk some closings. Did y'all like sprinkles?
I never had it.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, I'm not coming to sit. I don't care.
Yeah, we had it once, and it was when they first opened it, and it was like, let's go to the ATM and get a cupcake. But Sprinkles itself, the company has closed all the stores starting like January 1 of this year.
Yeah, peanut allergy in my household. Not a place I would go to.
Yeah,
we've never did the Disneyland version. We just did the Disney World one, and I wasn't a huge fan. I was just like, yeah, okay.
Is it like the crumble cookies? Is that like kind of the same thing where like the hype about it?
Yes, for me, yes, because I don't like the crumble cookies.
I've never had it either. Peanut allergy.
Too cakey. It's cakey. It's not.
Oh, they're cakey.
Yeah. They just don't.
My kids don't like them.
I like Gideon's.
I do love me a Gideon's. I will get in the car though and drive to Winter Haven and get the Gideon's there because there's no line. I'd rather drive the 30 minutes to wait no line and drive back than wait 2 hours.
Yeah, and then you're waiting and
So, and then they have a little bit more. It's not a bigger store. Like it's like a little strip mall type thing where it's a mini mall, I guess, whereas there's 3 or 4 stores in one store, and Gideon's is one of them. So you can go in there and pick up a piece of cake and some merch. So I'd rather do that than go have Gideon's. So closings on that, top of that, Disney's getting rid of a lot of their tech stuff, their customizable tech. I don't know if y'all saw like the D-Tech, that you used to be able to do your phones, get your name on the back of your phone case, or customizable magic bands, stuff like that.
Shops and stuff.
There was one in Marketplace. They've now closed all the D-Techs from what I've seen around property. So you can no longer get those. The avatar program where you can make an avatar of yourself. Like you'd sit, if you come out of Flight of Passage, there was a little place where you could sit and they'd scan your face and you become a Na'vi. Little action
I had no
figure.
idea.
I've seen it.
No one ever did it.
Is it like, do you ever like when you're going through like when you come off and you go through the shop?
Yeah, and it was right there on your right.
Yeah.
Oh, I just kind of beeline. Oh, I just kind of in the shop?
Yeah, in the shop.
Oh, I just beelined it out. That's why I didn't know it was there.
And then when Tron opened, they introduced the Tron Identity program, which was the same thing. And I didn't. Bethany did. So it's like you could turn this. So her face is in this, and she had to record different lines and all this stuff. It still works. I have to take it out of the box, and I don't want to open all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But her face shows up in the mask, and she'll say a couple of lines and whatnot. It was really cool, really expensive. But because I've done like the lightsaber experience, I'd done a couple of Star Wars, put my face on like a Jedi and the Carbon Freeze me and stuff like that. Like, Beth, you can have your time and be a Tron figure.
Mm-hmm.
But those are closed now. Obviously,
They didn't even
huge.
know they existed.
Yeah, I was going to say, huge disappointment for all of y'all.
I knew about the
Big
Avatar
lightsaber
one,
thing.
but not Tron.
I wanted a Tron one because I did enjoy it, but I guess I missed it, so I couldn't do it. All right, let's move over to Universal for a little bit. Not so much big news coming out of there. First thing we have is the event dates we have for all the Universal happenings for the year. We talked about all Disney stuff before we left for the break. But Rock the Universe, which is their Christian concert series, is January 23rd through 24th. It is an extra ticket event, but it's a pretty cool experience from what I understand. I've never attended it. I've done the Disney one, Night of Joy, I think is what it was called,
Mm-hmm.
but they have since ended theirs. February 7th through April 4th is Mardi Gras.
I just booked a client on the Mardi Gras float with a dining package. So they have the dining
Ooh.
and then they can go on the float and like put the costume on and then like throw the beads at people.
It's
That
not a
sounds
costume. It's like a vest.
I know.
It's a
A sheet,
costume.
whatever. It's a costume. They call it
Yeah.
a costume. They call it a costume.
It's a colored
But I think
vest.
that's nah. I thought it goes over your head.
It does,
like a
but it's a
smock?
vest, like a
Smock.
smock, whatever. It's what you wore
Smock
in
would be the
elementary
better-
school when you went finger painting.
Yeah, a smock. Okay. But I just think it's really cool to be able to, it was like $97 a person with the meal.
That's not
And to be-
bad.
No, it's not bad. It's great.
Oh,
That's what I say. $97. That's not bad at all.
Well,
It's-
I think that was really like a really cool thing to do.
Mhm.
That's not like the typical norm.
And it's
So,
like
yeah.
their food and wine festival now. They've really kind of upped their game with Mardi Gras. It used to be just the parade and some people out
The
there
food
dancing
offering.
and a
Yeah.
couple little booths here and there. But now it's like
Mhm.
full on. They got booths all the way around the park, and then you like I said, the parade's still there, and then you have the interaction with the parade characters. So it's really fun to go to.
Mhm.
And it's nice and family friendly.
Yes,
Unlike Bourbon Street.
very
You know,
much
if you
so.
want to experience Mardi Gras, but you have family.
If
so
you see
nice.
if there is throw up in Universal streets, it's because somebody didn't handle riding the mummy right. Not they drank too much.
Yeah. Like you're
Right.
not afraid. Like if someone's throwing beads, it's not because there's ladies out there that are topless. It's like you don't have to worry about your kids and covering their eyes. They're just throwing beads for fun,
Right.
and everyone's having a
Right.
good time.
So my favorite place to stand for this parade is at outside of Horror Makeup in that little street, because there's the VIP side where the VIP buffet is at La Bamba's, and then the Horror Makeup side. That's where the parade
And
comes
they're
in and out
closing
of.
that. They're closing the horror makeup show and
It's just gonna be
refurbing it.
refurbed. Yeah.
But it's probably not going to be the same.
Stand there, and the great thing about the parade is that because everybody's so excited to throw beads, they start like just chunking beads as they come out, and it's like okay, and then they're like halfway through the parade, we
They're out
gotta
of beads.
conserve.
Don't have any
You know, we
beads.
we have to
Yeah.
keep a hold of what we have so we don't run out. And then as you're coming back in, so you stand there for the whole parade, let it loop around the park, and stand there for it to come back because it comes back in front of Mel's. Everybody's like, "Oh, I have all these beads left. I gotta get rid of them." So then they start chunking them out again. So you come out with like 600 beads because you're standing at the right spot. So if you want a bag of beads, I've got a bag sitting down here next to me from when
I
we
thought
went
you
this
weren't going
past
to give
summer.
away your secret special spot.
That
Yeah.
one happens every night. So
Mhm.
I'm fine with it. It's a great little experience. And then the jazz band plays right there too. So right before the parade starts, they come out there and perform. And Travis danced and beat the drum. It was great.
I wonder how many
After-
beads they have to like order.
I was
don't
just
know.
sitting there thinking that like they
So
have a
much.
bead return program where like they can recycle some if you don't want to take them home because they have to buy so many.
They
Yeah,
had a
right?
bead
It's kinda
tree at
like-
one time where people like if you were coming down the moving walkways, one of the trees, people would just throw all their beads on. And I think they cut the tree down.
Aw.
It's like a Yeti with the hair
Yeah, the
ties.
hair ties.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
After Mardi Gras, you have the butterbeer season. Well, it's not. It is after.
Ah, it's not. It's during.
It's during.
happens in
Yeah,
March.
sorry.
During- And kind of
So
after.
starting March 1st through May 31st, butterbeer season starts. Which we got butterbeer candy bars, butterbeer gummies.
I
like butterbeer goldfish.
yes, there
Well, that was in the
that.
park.
Wasn't that
That was
last
like
year?
in the
That
grocery
was-
store.
That was
Be
out.
there.
Yeah, but are they
for
gonna do that
butterbeer
again? Are
season.
they gonna?
I don't know.
Are they gonna do that again?
But the goldfish.
Like yeah, like Hershey's goldfish. Like didn't they
Yeah,
have
they
like
had a
different?
whole
Like
thing.
didn't
Yeah,
they
but
have
that was
like?
Butterbeer
that was like
season.
that happened during the season. But I think that was all outside the park.
It was.
Like you
yeah.
couldn't buy that in the
Yeah.
park. But then
Yeah.
in the park, they had like the gummies and you had the chocolate bar they came out with. So they probably bring something else in, and they keep it there. So it's when we just went for the AEP, I bought a candy bar.
I'm excited that they have new ice lollies for all the different houses, and the one for
Ice
Hufflepuff
lollies.
sounds amazing. It's pineapple
What's an
and milk
ice
chocolate.
lolly?
It's
Lollipop.
it's a popsicle, but they call it ice
Yeah.
lolly because that's how they pronounce. That's what they say in the
It's the
UK.
British way.
But that's what they called it on the
alright.
website. But the Hufflepuff one is pineapple and milk chocolate, and that just sounds so good because I love pineapple dipped in chocolate. Terry's face said no.
I like chocolate. I like fruit. I don't like them
Yeah.
mixed.
You don't like
I like
chocolate
chocolate. I
covered?
like mint. I don't like them mixed.
Oh.
Yeah, no thin mints, no chocolate covered strawberries,
Oh,
no chocolate
love
covered cherries.
Both of those. I love all of that.
I love them all separately, but don't put them together.
Mm. I disagree.
My kids, I made them chocolate covered cherries tonight for dessert. And they're like, don't you want one? I was like, no.
I'm just not a
Yeah.
fan of icicles and ice pops, whatever.
No.
Like, I just
Popsicles?
if I'm
Popsicles.
just gonna have chocolate
Icicles?
or chocolate.
I wouldn't want an icicle
Okay.
either. Those just don't have any flavor. It's just water.
Don't
When
eat
we
the
have
yellow.
if you have yellow icicles, there is something wrong.
Pee off the roof.
Going back to what
You had
Universal's
icicles
doing,
on the cars. Come on.
Mm.
we don't get it doesn't get that cold here. August 1st through September 1st is back to Hogwarts. It's obviously Harry Potter again from back to school season. August 15th through September 30th is going to be Pass Holder Appreciation Days, which is also happening right now. We have some of that going on at the beginning of the year. My favorite time of the year, August 28th
There it
through
is.
November 1st, is HHN. So we'll be talking about that. We got the first spec map on Christmas Day. Very excited to see what they're going to do this year. I know Terry wants to be down there too.
I told you we have a hard standard we have to adhere to.
I think everybody can do it. I think we can all.
It's the rules.
No, I want to do behind. What is that one? Is
Behind the mask.
that what it
It's
is?
the
The lights
daytime
on
one?
tour.
yeah. So
I want
we
to see
could,
what the houses look like in the light because I
So
want
if
to
you're
just
gonna
stand
do
there and
the-
look at all the detail.
if you're going to do that one, you have to go back at night and then see what it's like at night too.
No,
Yeah.
I just want to see the.
Yeah. So and then select nights during the fall is Dark Arts, which will be over at Hogsmeade too. So that's kind of to bring people out of that aren't going to HHN that go to IOA. They can do stuff there that's kind of Halloween-esque. And then the end of the year with holidays at Universal Resort, February 14th through January 3rd. The biggest thing, like I said, HHN. We're all excited for that one. We'll plan the Castles to Cauldrons HHN trip this year
Again.
again. Terry already said she'd go so she can eat the food.
I'm eating the food. I'm not going to houses.
We're fine with that,
Out.
Terry.
Yeah. I'll do the food tour, take pictures.
We just shouldn't have.
Get
Oh, I got
content.
the hiccups. Heather, all of the milkshakes.
Oh yeah.
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 We all
Or
got
she came out with like
milkshakes.
4 milkshakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What is going on? She had the whole tray of milkshakes.
Yeah. When we went to Mel's, I forgot about that.
We were just so tired at that point. It's like we have to get food in. And we were dragging
think so.
already by that point. And we're like, oh wait, we're only halfway through.
I still cannot believe we're like now. We closed at 2. We're not staying until 2. We left at 2. I just
So
We were talking
think
about
it-
this the other
Tired.
day at work, and I was like, if it wasn't for the fact we sat down for like 45 minutes before Nightmare Fuel, I don't think I would have made it. Like I would have I was like
No.
already talking to Terry going, do you think we could go back to the room? I don't know if I can make it. Do you want to go back and go to bed?
we
Because
were
I'm
planning
so
an exit
tired.
strategy.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to
you
anyone
didn't
else.
include me.
Well, we would have. We would
We
have been like, hey,
didn't-
Jason, you're
Thanks,
on your
guys.
own.
Thanks.
I was just
I mean,
so.
Jason, he's fine, but you didn't include Heather and I in that plan.
We would have. I just
It
I'm
literally.
didn't
glad
get
you
that
kind of
far.
It
didn't.
would have been like, let's go through this house. Jason, you're in front. And then I turn
Jason,
around
you're
at
in
the
the
end of the
front.
house and then y'all are all gone.
We just texted him
I
like, oh yeah, we
probably
had a
would've left
bathroom
early.
emergency.
Well,
That we all have to
flown
tend to.
in.
I
So,
drove in.
We all woke up at 5, 6 a.m. to go to the airport and everything.
I didn't
Well, listen,
too.
No, I was at the
You
airport at
sat
5
there while your car drove you.
No, I did drive a lot of it my time. Because I will fall asleep if I don't
So
drive.
if we
so
go
I've
this
got to
year,
drive.
not part of a training, because it probably won't be a training. I'm cool. Like I'll fly in on Friday, do HHN on Saturday, fly home on Sunday. I'm okay with that. I can do a trip turnaround like that, but I just can't fly in and do it on the same day.
Yeah, we
Here-
messed.
Oh yeah.
Here's my proposal for HHN this year. If y'all want to do it, I will not pressure y'all because I did that all last year, and I'm pretty sure our listeners don't want to hear me do it all again this year. And it become a running gag throughout the history of this podcast of me trying to get y'all to go HHN every year.
It's already done. Go ahead.
RIP.
We talked.
Like we
Yeah.
just do. We go ahead as soon as they drop RIP. We have a weekend. We say this is the weekend we're going. We get that weekend, and it can bring spouses, whatever, and we just all go and have fun, spend some time together, and then
I
come home.
probably can get people together to go too. Like my best friend at work, I bet she would go, especially if we did like a Friday through Sunday. I'm sure I could probably get some people together.
I mean, we could throw the.
My
throw it out.
son would probably love it, but I'm not hanging out with
Well, I'm just saying, like, we could-
14-year-old.
We could we could throw it out to the agency and say, hey, the podcast crew,
Yeah.
we're going down for RIP.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all want to go, here's the prize.
How many people are included with the RIP?
10, I think.
Yeah.
Can it be up to 12? I thought it was up to 12.
I think it's 10 to 12, yeah,
Yeah.
but I think like minimum's 10.
For the private, yeah.
Yeah.
My sister
So
and
that's
her
my pitch.
husband want to go, so I'm going to talk to them about it too to see if they would want to commit to doing it.
The other pitch, though, would be that if we end up in Disneyland in the fall for training, we go to HHN at Hollywood.
Yeah, you're talking too many moving parts on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we have to do training at Hollywood, though, like if we have to go to Universal,
You have to.
then we can do HHN. Well, I'm doing HHN in Hollywood this year.
That'll be fun.
Last thing we'll talk about, it's not a huge thing. Rachel, you've not been to Hollywood, right? Universal Hollywood? Okay.
I haven't either.
Okay, that's what I thought. So it's just me and Terry.
Mm-hmm.
But Jurassic Park Adventure has closed for refurbishment at Universal Studios Islands of Adventures. This is a long one. This is like there's later this year reopening.
Are they redoing it to Jurassic World like Hollywood?
We don't know, and that's the rumor though. Is
Yeah.
like I think Terry could talk about it a little bit. I know she didn't write on Jurassic Park here. Did you write it out there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well never mind. I'm the
It's
only one that can
wet.
talk about it.
It's wet because another one that
Oh, yeah.
splashes you.
Yeah, you didn't have your glasses, your goggles.
I have my mask or my shoe protectors or my poncho, but also my husband does not get on rides where he has to walk around in wet sneakers and wet clothes for the rest of the day.
I don't like it either.
Okay,
Don't
so-
blame them.
I really like their version out there. Ours needed help.
Mhm.
Last time I'd been on it,
Half the dinosaurs don't work.
yeah, like there were pictures of some of the dinosaurs' necks looked like they were broken and stuff like that.
Oh,
That really needed help. So I'm
I've never
glad
been
to
on it.
get your hair wet and everything. I understand. I'm glad to see this go down though, and hopefully at least see the love it deserves. Whether it's just fixing all the animatronics and getting it up to date a little bit better. If it is reopening as Jurassic World, like what they have in Hollywood, I think it adds to it because you're getting the Mosasaurus in there that's cracking open and splashing at the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more dinosaurs throughout. So I think it's going to be a good thing no matter what.
Hours in there. We had to pull him away, and he was dripping wet from being over there. So then we said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to ride Jurassic Park Adventure, whatever it's called, because he was already soaking wet. I just feel like to update it, 30 something years old now? Because it came
like
out.
35.
Yeah. It came out a while ago. Jurassic World is, and especially with them coming out with the new movies and stuff, it just makes sense that they're going to start updating that to more of the stuff that people know now.
it's great IP. They need to keep it as updated as they can because, like, we love it as kids now. My kids love it. Like she said, like my kids watch the movies and they still watch the Camp Cretaceous and the Chaos Theory and all that. And so, like she said, the movies are still coming out, so they need to keep up with it because I don't think the interest in it has waned very much.
I mean, the newest movie made just under $1 billion at the box
We
office,
took
and that was
Koba
just
to
off
see
of the
it,
screen.
and he loved it. He has I would have to say for the last, he's 8 now, for the last 5 years. So since he was 3, we've been buying him those Jurassic World dinosaurs, like those toy
The
dinosaurs.
Imagine X.
All of them. I mean,
Yeah.
he has the Titanosaurus that's 5 foot long.
Mm-hmm.
He has all of those
We got
things.
that one.
And it's
And
just
the one with all the wrong parts that they had in the last
D-Rex.
movie.
Yeah, the D-Rex.
Yeah, I think it's
Koba.
ugly.
And it goes,
I just think the biggest thing about the area, the land itself, is that it's Jurassic World Velocicoaster.
yeah.
The Velociraptor encounter is blue from
Yeah.
Jurassic World,
They
and
just
it's
need to
themed to
merge
Jurassic
it
World.
all to be cohesive.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
while Jurassic Park is great, and I think it's still the best movie out of the whole thing, it feels weird going into a place where it's Jurassic World and Jurassic.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I definitely think they need to kind of stick to one of the franchises. I know they're in the same world and stuff, but they're very different. The franchise,
Which the kids resort out in Texas is getting one of the Jurassic Park.
the Camp
franchises.
Cretaceous or the whatever
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
So, keep this one more adult side versus the kid side.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have for this episode. We're glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. I miss talking to y'all as
Yeah,
much
that
as
was
we do.
a long. I feel like that was like a long month.
Like we
It
were
was.
texting
Felt kinda
throughout it,
empty.
but it's
I
like
felt a little empty.
yeah. It's like I need to get on and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I miss our 4-hour conversations for an hour-long podcast.
So much is cut out. So
Yeah.
much.
You don't know the half of it. We've got some great episodes this year we're working on. Next week's episode, we're going to have Heather. She went on the MSC for her 5th birthday. I don't know if I can say that, Heather, but I'd said it anyway. So
I would never think she's 50.
No.
I wouldn't either.
What was
She
it?
would
Just
take
the
that. I
ship
think she's-
World America. What was it? MSC World America or something like that.
Something. I don't.
can't
We'll
remember.
ask her.
She looked
I've
like she
never.
had a
She's
great
always
time.
somewhere,
I know.
according
She
to her
is.
Instagram stories. She's always somewhere
She's a
traveling.
traveler.
Yes, she's a great travel agent because she knows a lot of the products because she does them.
Yeah.
You always want a travel agent that travels.
Yes.
Yes.
So I've never done MSC. I don't know. I know a few things about the ships, so I'm excited to learn a little bit more about them and what there is for the families to do. After that, for our big 50th episode, I can't believe we're like at 50. We're going to have our good friend from Disney, Lauren, on, and she's going to come talk Disney with us.
Well,
That's a big
So,
deal.
fingers
that is
crossed.
a
We
huge
hope
deal.
that we can get everything
It's a
together
big deal
for
that
it.
we got
Yeah.
her.
So that's going to be fun. And then we've got sandals and obviously Disney Universal stuff all throughout the year that we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we hope you stick around for the year.
And if anyone
And-
has anything they want us to cover,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let us know.
Certain
comments
topics,
or anything like that.
places.
Yeah.
Find us on social media. We had a really good TikTok blow up that Terry put together for us right before the new year.
The lowest
So-
effort ones get the most views.
Yeah,
It's
What was it at, like
mind-boggling to me.
21.8 thousand the last time I looked
Yes,
or
Yeah.
something?
it's small numbers for other people, but it's
Right.
big numbers for us
For
because
us,
we,
yeah.
we have one on YouTube that's done 20K views, and we have one on TikTok that's done 22K views.
Mhm.
So those are big. Like that's really something that y'all are watching and seeing that stuff, getting our name out there and sharing. We thank you for that. And like they said, if you have any ideas for us, just shoot us an email, leave a comment, give us a review on Spotify, on Apple, on YouTube. We're fine. Like wherever you can find us, just let us know what you want to hear from us. Until the next episode, we will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.